Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for August 14th, 2018. Today we're looking at the GBPUSD, Great British Pound versus the US dollar. For today's trade analysis, we're looking here at the daily time frame first. The trend has been down. You can see that here with the long black trend line. Trend has been down for quite some time. We're reaching into lows that we haven't seen since quite a long time, going into 2017, down underneath the 1.2800 level for the pound dollar. It's been moving lower and nothing really slowing down the downtrend in the recent couple of days. Could it turn around? Could it go back up? Sure, it could, but at least at the current point, we don't see any real price action evidence that indicates a reversal. So we're going to stick with the trend and trade that direction. So if we're going to trade the trend, a downtrend, we often want to trade at a higher level. Remember, buy low, sell high. If you're going to sell something, you often prefer to sell it at a higher price. So let's go ahead and zoom it on down to the 4-hour time frame. And as we get down here to the 4-hour time frame, we begin to see a little bit of a pattern emerging here for the GBPUSD as it has found congestion, a breakout lower, congestion, breakout lower. Each one of these circles here represents a period of ranging or congestion here or consolidation for the pound dollar as it's continued to go down in the direction of the trend. It's interesting how it has either been around or underneath one of the colored shaded areas that you see. Started up here the blue zone, underneath it as resistance, broke the purple zone, underneath it as resistance, congestion around the green zone, support around the yellow zone, and now we are underneath the orange shaded area. Right around the 1.2775, 1.2800 level is the orange zone. So as long as it's underneath there, the expectation is for resistance. Even on news earlier today out of the UK, we see the market spike higher and then suddenly return back underneath the orange shaded area. So as long as it stays underneath there, the expectation is resistance. Let's zoom in one time here and we could see that pretty clearly, that right now, if you were looking to be a buyer, it's been a very difficult week for you. Buying this currency pair underneath the 2775, 2800 level has been very difficult. But selling underneath here has been fairly fruitful. You've seen it multiple times go from the orange zone, 2775, down to the green zone, 1.2730, and a couple of times seeing profit opportunities down to the green zone. So once again, I think that's what we're going to focus in on. Focus in on going short, selling underneath the orange zone, targeting the green zone. This wick sticking up here, top of this candle, gives us even more confidence. Often what that means is that the buyers were trying to come in, and then the sudden sell-off of the pound dollar, leaving that long wick at the top of the candle, implies an infusion of sellers into the market. So if we're going to trade based on that infusion of sellers and the pressure we're seeing right now, we're going to sell as close as possible to 1.2775 and look to target back down to 2730 or lower if the trend continues. If this pattern continues and it continues to break out lower, we could even see it break the green zone. So right now the first target is the green zone. Secondary target would be the blue zone, 2680, all the way down here at the bottom of the chart, assuming that it could break through here. What's the risk in this scenario? Well, the risk is pretty clear. The risk is we don't want it to break back above the orange zone. So stop losses, if you're going to be doing this, are above the orange zone. Maybe back to the last high, maybe not as high as that, depending on your personal risk strategies. But if anything, you just don't want it to get back above the orange zone if you're going to be in a short for the pound dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.